Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Okay, I'll get back to work. I'll find something I can do. I got them solenoid plates and my fuel pumps all drying. I use this goop, okay, because I kind of glued them on top of the ducts. What I did is I just put a little bead of glue in each corner so I can get in there and cut them loose really easy. If I would have epoxied them, you know, then they would have been stuck, and you know, sometimes it's better to use stuff like this. Now, oh man, listen to that storm. It's getting down outside. But all these aluminum little nut plates here that hold this wing mechanism on were just held on by the bolts. When I took them off, they fell down. And if I don't kind of glue them on there now, it'll be a lot harder to put together, especially this one. This little bitty one goes way down there in this corner, and I'll never get it in there with that turbine. So I already got this side glued on. It ain't way down in there. It just would have been up there. What if I just take a little bit of this rubber glue here and make it easy work putting all this back together? You know. And yeah, there's a couple guys asking on RC Universe about the gear situation. If you go to the preview of the F-14, that's the video before number 1, I go over the gear pretty good. It's all 4mm, but the first F-14's had trouble with the gear going up, but that problem's fixed. You could also go with down and lock. See, them U85 Pro valves are $500, and the down and lock system's about $500. So you could spend about the same money and have electric. I think I misspelled electric on RC Universe. Them guys hate that. Whoops! I already hit the button. It's too late. Oh well. I might not be the best speller in the world, but I can put together a jet. Okay, now I'm just going to take that and put it. They got little notches on them. I'll show you. And I can put them right back in place and put this screw in right here. And get that rubber glue set up. You see, I don't know if you can see that little pin right there? The little alignment pin. Once you tighten it down, it'll go back in the same place. I also use this to glue in my air tanks back here on this little shoulder. And man, I'm getting this thing filled up with wires. Oh, that's alright, we ain't done yet. So I'm just going to put a little dab on that corner. A little dab on that corner. A little dab will do you. Little dab will do you. Yeah, man, all you guys going to Kentucky Jets, come on over to the pits and say hi, man. You guys that live by Kentucky, come to this jet meet and you won't regret it. It's one of the biggest ones in the world. There'll be people there. Out the yin-yang non-stop jet flying action, and we're going to get lots of videos. Now Dave, I got a better plan. Instead of making this, lip ripper Dave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some extra chips, and after I load these on YouTube, I'm going to record everything on the chips instead of the hard drive. So I can just send these chips straight to you, man. And you can do them up on a cool video and send them back. That would be awesome, man. The fans would love it. So we can get videos out there, buddy. I can get videos duplicated right here in town. Dave's really good at editing these movies, man. Put this one right here. So I'm ready to put this thing back together. It's just going to go right back together. Easily. There's a couple more right up here. Old Bill says he's going. Old Bill Marshall, man, he's a good guy, man. But that tomcat was a mess in Phoenix. He said he's going to have it all cleaned up. He can't have it sitting beside this one. He knows this one. He knows what this one's going to look like. So he's getting worried. He says he's going to have his all cleaned up. All right. He's really excited about this. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Bill. I mean, everyone get a shout out to old Bill. Tell him thanks. He's a good guy. Okay, now where we at? Oh. I like old Bill and his buddy. His buddy don't fly, but he tags around with him. He's a pretty good guy, too. I don't care what anyone says, man. They're alright. Okay. This one is the same way. Good right there. Drive back in them alignment holes and they should just fit perfect. Got a thing. We got some newcomers watching, people from RC Universe. Let's get a big old shout out to them boys and tell them they're welcome in the shop. It's only one rule: no drama. Little bits. We let in little bits now and then. We just have fun here, man. We have fun. Sit here and build model airplanes. Got a bunch of guys from all over the world just love their Bob TV. Bam, now them we could just clamp. Them ain't threaded because them are just holding the screws. So we can clamp them bad boys. And then I gotta check that camera, make sure I ain't talking to myself. Okay, bam, that's the last one. Alright. And that ought to be good. Tomorrow I can hook up. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing, making sure I got these turbines hooked up all right, is kind of doing a test fire before I put the nose on and put the tanks in, because I can get to all that stuff now, man. But I can put it to the start sequence, but that won't tell me if the fuel pump and all that's going to kick on. You know, so really all I'd have to do is put the tailpipes in, hook me up the fuel source to just one of our fuel jugs, and plug them in the receiver and fire them up. Make sure I got them all hooked up right before I put this nose on there, because I don't want to take this nose off once it's on. So I'm thinking about doing that. Kind of depends on if my servos come in this weekend or tomorrow. If they don't come in, we're going to have something to do. So we might have a test fire of the engines, because this brand is all new to me. It's a whole different ball game. But we'll get it figured out. You know we will. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I said we're going to get her done. So we see you back in the shop. Same Bob time. St. Bob Station.